Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Dragon Slayer. My name is Brent. Today we're gonna go through some beat up comics that I got several comic shops around my area. Some of them are like an hour away or whatever. I've got three of them an hour away, approximately, in different directions. And but I have one in my hometown where I'm from, down in Wellsboro, which is only 9 miles away. It's got a lot of comics in there. Doesn't really have like dollar bins or anything like that, but he does have some. I think it's like one short box with some comics sitting there of just 50 cent. They're just basically like reader beaters, you know. They're beat to hell, well loved, whatever you want to call it. Weren't taken care of. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to call it. But I went through and dug through there, and they also, if you're on their email list, they give you like, I don't know, 2% off or 3% off your purchase or whatever. There's some. It's not much, but hey, every little bit helps. So I think I paid like 14 something with a tax or whatever, right around there, something like that for this. So we're just gonna go through these books and just see what we got. And like I said, these are all just reader copies. They're all beat up, but it's stuff I've never read. So I just got it because I wanted to read it, and it's something I could give away, if I have to. And they're so beat up, they're not even standing straight up here very good. But we're just gonna go through them quick. First up, we have Dazzler number 11, I believe that is. Very, very cool. We do like Dazzler here. She is X-Men related. Especially anytime we get in like 60 centers and back, I actually absolutely love buying those, even if they're cheap, just because it's cool. It's a cool read. Next up, a comic I've never heard of. This is Monster Hunters number 2 from Modern Comics. This is something I had never seen before, so I figured, hey, even if it's cheesy, let's get it and read it. Very, very cool. I actually haven't even looked in this yet since I got it. But very, very neat. Definitely digging that book. Next up, we have The Exterminators number 1. I want to say I had this back in the day, but I can't remember. This is from the pages of X Factor. Like I said, this is just a reader copy. It's beat is is what it is. Then we have G.I. Joe number 204 from Dark Horse Comics. I am a G.I. Joe fanatic. Absolutely love the toy line from the 80s into the 90s, even the more modern stuff. So I will buy G.I. Joe stuff all day long. So that is very cool. Then we have the New Adventures of Superboy number 10. Also, Super Dog Special Crypto becomes the Super Watchdog of Smallville. Superboy finds double trouble in the town that time remembered. Very, very cool. Not the biggest Superman fan, but, I'm getting into him. I'm getting there. Next up, we have Judo Master number 96. This is from Modern Comics. I've never read Judo Master. I think I've seen him in a few of these YouTube videos I've watched. I watch a lot of guys showing off older stuff. I'm getting more and more into watching videos just to see what this stuff is. So it's very, very cool. Next up, we have Two Gun Kid number 136. This is from Marvel. I had never heard of this. The Purple Phantom strikes. Bullets can't harm him, ropes can't hold him. The kid faces his strangest, most deadly foe of all. Never heard of it. Maybe I've seen it in somebody's videos. I don't know. I watch a lot of videos anymore, but very, very cool. Happy with that. I've never gotten into these Western books, so that's kind of intriguing. I see a lot of people posting them, so very cool. Next up, we have Mickey Mouse and Goofy, Explore Energy. I don't see a number on this. It's from Walt Disney. My wife is a big Mickey fan, so, of course, is there any... Well, I have no idea what number this is. I don't see a number on it. But very, very cool. I'm not the biggest Mickey fan. I'm more of like a Donald fan, but that's pretty cool. It's older. I like it. I'm digging it. Next up, we have Superboy and the Ravers number 3, Half-Life of the Party. I had never heard of this book, and I just thought the cover looked pretty cool. Definitely digging that cover. Very, very cool cover. Very neat. Definitely want to check that out. Next up, we have Black Hawk number 275. Looks like we got some dude fighting some Nazis. kill them all, I guess. I do not support Nazis. Of course, this symbol is, the Nazis just kind of took the symbol and, it's like ancient religion, from Eastern, like Buddhism and stuff like that. They use swastikas and everything. So it's not like, they just invented that symbol, but, it's got a lot of esoteric meanings. So if you deep dive into that kind of stuff, I know Aaron over Psychotronic Squirt Gun watches a lot of stuff where he loves studying the esoteric teachings and conspiracy stuff. So that is pretty cool. I'm into conspiracy stuff myself, so that is pretty neat. That's the only reason I bought this book, because it was just intriguing. I do not support Nazis in any ways or racism at all, so don't think that I do. I hate it. I'm actually Native American myself. Next up, we have the New Mutants number 9. I remember reading some of these New Mutants as a kid, so I thought that was pretty cool. It's been so long since I read New Mutants, but I figured why not, for 50 cents, we'll give it a read. Then we have Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, number 49. I am a Transformers fan, so very, very cool. Very neat. Then we have The New Humans number 6 from Eternity Comics. Thought that cover was pretty darn cool looking. I've never read The New Humans, so at least I hope I said The New Humans. This is the Shattered Earth Chronicles. If I said The New Mutants, I'm sorry, I don't know what I said. But it's The New Humans. Very, very cool. Then we have Kid Colt Outlaw, number 184, The Bounty Hunter. Keep walking, kids, slow and easy, don't rush. It's going to be the last walk you'll ever take. Kid Colt is trapped by the bounty hunter, not county. Can't talk here. Of course, this is beat all up. I mean, the cover is just ripped, but it's a reader, so it is pretty cool. Then we have Bugs Bunny, number 225. Oh, these comics are going to start sliding down. Very, very cool. Of course, the top corner is ripped there. Like I said, these are all readers. Then we have Shogun Warriors number 11. I've never read Shogun Warriors, but I thought that cover was just so cool looking. Very, very neat. We have Buck Rogers number in the 25th Century, number 13. I've never read Buck Rogers, but I watched TV show as a kid, so that is pretty cool. Another one I've never read before, Little Lulu. And I don't know if I see a number on this. I don't see a number on it, but very, very cool. We have another Kid Colt Outlaw, number 221. Seemed like a simple cow town, but it held the deadliest trap of all. You must not miss. I killed Kid Colt. Never read Kid Colt, so very cool. Next up, we have Strange Tales featuring Cloak and Dagger and Doctor Strange number 8. Very, very cool. Seems like I had some of these as a kid, but some of these Cloak and Daggers at least. These Strange Tales. It seems like I had them. I vaguely remember them, but this is Strange Tales featuring Cloak and Dagger and Doctor Strange with the Punisher, number 13. Very, very cool. We have an Incredible Hulk, number 242. A very cool looking cover there. Sic Semper Tyrannis. Very, very quoted saying right there. If you don't know the saying, look it up. Next up, we have Night Force number 14. I'd never heard of it. I thought the dragon looked pretty cool on it. Then we have The Spirit number 2. I'd never heard of The Spirit till I saw, I think it was Cheap Comic Collector was showing them off in Aaron's live stream. And I thought, man, they sound pretty cool. So, at least I think it was The Spirit he was showing off. But very cool, so I picked that up. Then we have The World of Krypton number 1. Like I said, not the biggest Superman fan, but very, very cool. Then we have Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle number 9. The 8-man fights for the life and for others against Hista, the serpent. Intriguing. Very, very cool. Then we have Tales of the Legion of Superheroes number 314. Never read it. Very, very cool. And then the very last one we have is the Punisher Warzone number 8. I am a Punisher fan, so that is pretty cool. I think that's a John Romita Jr. here, I believe. But very, very cool. But that's it for my haul from my my very, very local comic shop. They have some cool comics, cool older comics in there, but they're probably priced right at what they're worth. So You know, I don't get a lot out of there. I do try to buy a few here and there or whatever, but that's it for my haul from my local shop. It's actually called Pop Culture, I believe, down in Wellsboro, if you're ever in the Wellsboro area. But that's all I got for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. It's all cool. It's all good.